Hi guys, so this is going to be the pick a card reading for what are they thinking about you, what do they have on their mind, will they be reaching out, etc. etc. So let's get started. I've got a couple of decks that I'll be using here. It's a three pile card reading. So there is a picture that I'm sharing with you right now. It's got three different piles, and you can choose any one pile that you resonate with, and depending on that you can go to the timestamp and check out the reading for that pile. So let's get started. I'm starting with pile number one. So spirit, what are the messages for pile number one? What is the other person thinking about them? Okay, so quite a few cards jumping out right off the bat. Let's have a look. It's super late here, guys, so the energy is really different right now. Okay, so the first card I'm getting is fear, Seven of Cups, confusion, Six of Crystals, Four of Cups, anger. I'm getting learner, Child of Crystals. I'm getting feeler, Child of Cups. I'm getting the Tower, but it's in reverse. I'm getting fortune, and I'm getting censor, Woman of Wands, but in reverse. Okay, so let's look at these cards. What I feel is that this person that you may be in a relationship with, or you're thinking of getting into a relationship with, or maybe it's like a 50-50 situation where you don't know what this person's feelings are for you. So right now they're going through a lot of fear and confusion is what I can tell. They have some deep-rooted traumas, like some past issues, because of which they're not able to come forward and tell you about their true feelings for you. There is a lot of confusion that I'm seeing here, and the confusion has mainly to do with the deep-rooted fear that I talked about. This has to do with maybe something in their childhood that they're still trying to come to terms with, and this is also causing them a lot of anger right now. Like um, they are having a lot of anger issues right now. They don't know what to make of this, the fact that they feel so much for you, but they're not able to express this in a way that is going to come across pleasant. Like I feel like if they try to tell you what they feel about you right now, it's going to come out in a very accusatory way. It's going to come out in a way that is probably very angry. Like it's going to come out in a very angry way if they try to tell you what they're feeling. And I feel like for a lot of you who are in this relationship with this other person, right now you are kind of not even thinking about a relationship. Like you probably feel this other person, whatever they're going through, you are in your very childlike state right now. You are very wide-eyed, innocent. You're bringing this innocent energy into this relationship, and you're kind of giving it your all, in the sense that you are coming to this relationship with an open heart. Like you're not holding back. You're going at it with the assumption that this other person is going to be as honest and as truthful with you as you are trying to be with them. And I get a feeling like you're also using this time to keep yourself busy. I feel like a lot of you are studying something because of the learner card. I do feel like you're expanding your horizons, you are learning something new. Maybe you've started studying a new subject, but the general vibe that I'm getting is that of a student. Like you're trying to learn something, whether that's actual studies like through academics, or it's just learning more about this other person that you're in a relationship with. But in general, I think you're expanding your mind. You are going through some kind of, you've probably already gone through an awakening of sorts, which is why you're in your childlike energy. You have this awakened inner child that is full of new wonder, full of happiness, and like you really want to trust this other person in your life, because you are going into this relationship with that energy, with that, clean slate, innocent energy, and you want this other person to be the same, but at the same time you're accepting of them, like even if they are not coming at you with the same innocent energy as you are, you still are trying to learn more about them, like their anger issues, their trauma, what are the things that are holding them back. Like you really want to understand this other person. I'm also getting the tower, but it's in reverse. So, which tells me that maybe you guys went through a breakup sometime back, but then now it's got resolved. Maybe you have reconciled with this person. So, this relationship is sort of like a comeback, probably. Um, there, the first time round, probably this relationship had a lot of ups and downs. There may have been some heated words between both of you, and it really took a toll on you. um, or it could just be a previous relationship which had to go through a breakup, and now you're in this new relationship where you are kind of meeting this person who has some kind of fear and past trauma that they're not able to get a hold of. But if this is a reconciliation, like if it's the second time that you're with the same person, like if you've come back together after a breakup, then most of those issues have been resolved, is what I can tell. And now this person has sort of been confronted with their inner childhood traumas and their issues. Like I think you were the one to teach them, because you already have come with a lot of innocent energy. So maybe you were the one to awaken them to their past traumas and issues, and you help them realize a lot of the things that they are probably struggling with. And now they are sort of forced to confront their own fears and work through their own inner issues. But then you have already gone through an awakening. That's what I feel. Like maybe because of the breakup that happened in the previous relationship, or maybe the second time, because of the breakup that already happened in this relationship, whatever the reason may be, that kind of forced you to go inward and do like a spiritual journey inward within yourself, because of which now you have a really innocent energy about you. Like you've cleared a lot of your past baggage, you've cleared a lot of your past trauma, and because of that you are entering this relationship, whether it's a second time round or it's a completely new relationship, you're entering it with this energy of radiance and vitality. Like you don't carry a lot of the past baggage, and because of that you are attracting a lot of abundance into your life. I see the fortune card, so the wheel of fortune basically is in your favor. Like I feel like your journey of the dark night of the soul is over. You've already gone through that phase of a lot of confronting your past traumas and inner issues, and now you are kind of attracting a lot of abundance into your life. I also see the censor card, woman of wands, but it's in reverse. So this tells me that you still have some awakening to do, but you are almost there. Like this journey for you has already reached a full cycle, it's already reached its completion. um, I get a very shamanic energy from this card, but it's in reverse. So that tells me that in your quest for learning, because I got the learner card as well, maybe you're trying to expand your horizons in terms of philosophy and religion. Maybe you're exploring different religious paths or different spiritual paths. But what's telling me that you are basically on your path towards ascension. Like you have already embarked on this journey, you have already cleared your baggage, your emotional issues, your traumas, or whatever that was holding you back. And now it's about taking that one step further and continuing your path of ascension. But this person who you're in a relationship with, they still have some work to do. Like their journey is not yet complete. And let's see what some of the other decks have to say about this. But this is what I'm getting so far. So, Spirit, what is the energy? Like, what are the messages for pile number one? What the other person is thinking about them in terms of a relationship? Okay, so a bunch of cards dropped out. Let's see. So, I'm getting the first card, which is narrow pathway. Tread thoughtfully. The first thought that I get when I see this card is because because so many of you are already in this path of ascension, and because your partner, whoever you're in a relationship, is still not there yet, like a lot of, they still are going through a lot of their fears. They probably still have to go through their dark night of the soul journey, but you have already gone through yours, is what I can tell from this reading. So I would say tread thoughtfully, because both of you are at different wavelengths right now. Like, you're not at the same level. Like, it's one thing to it's one thing for you to be at the same level with your partner, where you both are going through your own issues and sorting through them. But it's quite another energy to meet somebody in your life who has not reached that level yet. And because they may misunderstand you, like whatever you're saying to them, you may mean it in a very innocent way. You may be trying to communicate with them, but they, because of their past traumas or fears, they may not be able to understand what you're trying to tell them, and they may take it the wrong way, and this may be causing a lot of miscommunication in your relationship as well. Navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So yes, what spirit is telling me is continue to do the things that you love. I would say yes, if you want to continue this relationship, by all means continue to do so, but don't forget to enjoy the moment, don't forget to enjoy your life, and do the things that make you happy. Like, don't put your life on standstill for anybody else. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Yes, this is exactly the energy that I was talking about. This person in your life, they are working through a lot of their old wounds, old traumas, that probably carry over from childhood. And as a result of that, both of you are experiencing a very deep level of healing and connecting. And, if you continue with this relationship, it can be something that really cements your bond together. But at the same time, it's important to be cautious, because sometimes what happens is, if somebody is not at the same frequency as us, they can bring us down. So make sure that is not happening with you. That's why it says follow your bliss, so that you stay within that positive vibration, that higher frequency, so that you don't get sucked into that, maybe sometimes that lower frequency or lower vibration that this other person may sometimes operate in, because they still have a lot of trauma to resolve. Desert passage. Trust there's a divine plan. Yes, I feel like a lot of you may be worrying about the future with this person. You're not sure where the relationship is headed. Maybe you're wondering if this person really likes you. But I would say trust the universe, because something really good is going to happen. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. Yes, a lot of good things are going to happen. And I feel like you already know the answer, deep down, because of all the work that you've done. Your intuition is very much on point. So you probably know, if this person is right for you, if there is potential for this person to grow, or if they're just simply bringing you down in the relationship. Watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. This is similar to the, follow your bliss energy. This is a time for relaxation. This is not a time to keep worrying about the future. I would say take it one day at a time. Really enjoy the process. Don't overthink. I feel like when we overthink, we kind of spoil our intuition, because you are putting logic in a place where there is really no room for logic. Intuition is just knowing. You just know deep inside. So, Spirit, what are the other messages for pile number one, and what this other person is thinking about them? Let's see. What are the other messages for pile number one in terms of what this other person is thinking about them? Okay. Here, step out of your comfort zone. Yeah, I really feel like it's important to follow your north node, and that's what this card is telling me. Maybe if you are into astrology, look into your birth chart, look at where the north node is in your birth chart, and try to do those things, because I feel like that's where the bliss is. The earlier card that I talked about following your bliss, I think that's where your bliss is. Stepping outside of your comfort zone. I feel like maybe you have become a little bit complacent when it comes to certain things in your life. It's time to release negativity. Yes, even though you have gone through the dark night of the soul, and this is talking about the full moon and Scorpio energy, this card. So this is definitely very much a time for you to work through issues if you are having any. If this If this person is still in your life, I always feel like when somebody is entered into our life, if they keep re entering, that means the lesson has not yet been learned. That means they're still here to teach us something. Otherwise, the cycle would have been complete and they would have been out of your life. The fact that they're still in your life tells me that there is still some stuff to be worked on between the both of you. And maybe you also have some things to work on, some things that need to be released, some negativity that needs to be released. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. So yeah, sometimes it's about being in the moment, sometimes it's about taking risks. Like I feel like part of it has to do with stepping outside of your comfort zone. I feel like sometimes you may be stuck in a rut, maybe you don't want to move outside of your comfort zone, you are happy with the way things are, but the spirit is telling me that it's time for you to take some risks, make the first move, believe in the impossible. Like, yeah, like maybe this relationship is feeling like there are some insurmountable odds against it, like, it's not moving forward in the direction that you would have wanted it to. But then the universe is telling me, spirit is telling me that you should believe in it. Like, if you don't believe in it, then it's not going to manifest the way you want it to. What do you need to release? Waning moon. Again, very similar energy to what I discussed earlier. This is again about working through some issues that still need resolution. And I feel like that's the reason why this person is still in your life, because they are here to teach you some things that you probably have yet to learn. Let's look at another deck and see what else is coming up. Okay, so what are the other messages for pile number one in terms of what this other person is thinking about them? What are their feelings towards this person? Okay, let's see what else. What are the other messages for pile number one in terms of what this other person is thinking about them? Okay, so Lord Shiva, transcendence. So rise up, honor your inner force, steps are being given, dance with the universe. So I feel like, yes, this is about trusting the universe. This is about trusting divine timing. I feel like a lot of you are questioning what the universe has in store. You're doubting the relationship. You may be feeling like this person doesn't love you or doesn't like you, but I feel like the universe is saying trust your intuition, trust your guidance, and also forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Healing is possible at this time. So I feel like both of you have some things to work through together. And I feel like you have a lot to teach this other person in your life, because you have already gone through, the dark night of the soul journey, and you are operating on a different frequency right now. So maybe you are here to teach this person some of the things related to their own trauma and own issues. And a lot of it has to do with being forgiving, showing compassion, showing true love, like not conditional love, but unconditional love, where you accept the person for all their flaws, all their issues. And I feel like that's where the real healing is. And I feel like that's where the relationship is really going to take off for both of you. So that's a bit about what they're thinking about you, what the relationship is all about, where it's progressing. If I want to look at the charms for pile number one, just to be sure of what messages I'm getting. Okay, I'm getting a key. So maybe you're unlocking your potential right now, this other person, like I said, they are very fearful about a lot of things. They're going through their own traumas. Maybe you have the key to these things. Like I said, like you have a lot to teach this other person, because you are already in a higher frequency. You've done your inner work. So maybe you might have to take on the masculine role in the relationship for some time, because I see the mustache. So yeah, maybe you might have to lead this person. Maybe you might have to teach them a few things, if that makes sense. I'm getting spectacles. Maybe this other person wears glasses or you wear glasses. Maybe this has also to do with short-sightedness. Like maybe you or this other person is not able to look at the bigger picture. Maybe they are very narrow-minded in their approach, because like I said, they are still sorting out their traumas. They are still working through their inner wounds and issues. So they are not very forthcoming when it comes to communication between the two of you. Like you are operating in this childlike innocent state, but they are still going through their traumatic experiences. So maybe they have a narrow-minded approach towards things. um what else? Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm getting I'm getting the gun here, guys. I don't know. I don't know what I should make of this. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. But nothing to be scared of. I feel like it's about protection because that earlier card also told me like tread carefully. So what I would say is be cautious, even though you can help somebody if they don't want to change. There's only so much you can do, right? Like you can reach out to somebody, you can show them all the compassion in the world, you can help them sort out their own traumas and issues, but if they're not ready to change, they won't. So I would say protect your energy also. Do the things that make you happy, continue to do the things that make you happy. Because yeah, at the end of the day, you're all you got. So protect your energy. I think this is what it's telling me, like protection. Protect your energy, protect your space by all means. Show them the light, be compassionate, be nice to them. um, Teach them if they need to learn about their traumas and things like that, because you've already ascended. But at the same time, don't get sucked into it. That's what I said earlier in the reading as well. There may be some tendencies where this other person tries to bring you down to their frequency, their vibration, and that's not no fault of theirs. It's just that they're dealing with their own trauma, so they're operating at a different frequency than you, because you've already worked through that. You've already had the dark night of the soul, the awakening, and you're at a much higher frequency. You're operating in this childlike state. Your inner child is wild and awake, so your frequency is very different from this person. And the danger that I see, not danger, but like the thing that you might need to be cautious is about is that this person can drag you down sometimes. And it can mess with your energy, it can mess with your aura, and that's not very good all the time. So conserve your energy is what I would tell you. So yeah, that's it for the reading for pile 1. If you like this, please do give it a thumbs up, and also comment in the comment box below if you resonated with it. And also subscribe to my channel. You can share the video as well if you liked it. And see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. So this is going to be the reading for pile number 2. If you chose the second pile, then this reading is for you. So let's get started. So Spirit, what are the messages for pile number 2 in terms of what their partner is thinking about them? Okay. I see the player. Oh my god, but it's in reverse. Let's see what this says. Okay. I see equanimity. Sorry, I can't talk today. Equanimity. I see illumination. Okay. Let's see what else is there for pile number 2 in terms of what this person is thinking about them. Ace of Worlds, success. What else? What is this person thinking about them? Four of Wands, commencement. What else for pile number 2? Okay. Time, space. What else is this person thinking about them? Okay. Okay, so let's look at these cards and see what messages are there. I'm getting art. I'm getting Three of Wands, but in reverse. Compassion. I'm getting the Chariot. I'm getting Four of Crystals. Okay, so right off the bat, I got the player card, guys, but this was in reverse. This could mean two things. Maybe this person is actually a player, like they are probably probably it's a third party situation. Maybe they are dating somebody else along with you. Or it could just mean that this person is very childlike, they're very innocent. They don't really like to they don't really like to take things very, very seriously all the time. Like maybe they're more lighthearted, but right off the bat, the player energy just spoke to me. So maybe they are a player. Equanimity. Okay, so equanimity, illumination, both these cards are telling me that maybe you are sort of getting an idea of the fact that this person is really a player, and because of that you are kind of crystallizing your thoughts, like something is coming into fruition. You're getting clarity, like illumination is about clarity. You're getting clarity about this situation. This person was probably deceptive. I don't know if you can tell from this card. There's a person hiding in this card. So yeah, maybe this person is a player and they've been hiding their true intentions from you. But I get a feeling like now you are trusting your intuition. The purple color in this card also speaks to intuition because it's the crown chakra. So maybe you are coming to terms with the fact, maybe you realized your intuition is telling you more than anything that something is not right about this person. They are a little bit deceptive. And once you realize this, like I'm not saying that this is going to be the case for everybody who's selected pile number two, but if this resonates with you, then most likely this person was being deceiving. They were, even if they weren't openly being deceiving, they were definitely hiding something from you. And that truth has come to light right now. And because of that, you're finding a lot of success. Like I feel like you're finally feeling free. I don't know why this energy is that of freedom. That's what this energy is telling me. Like you guys feel free now because you know the truth now. You know that this person was not very honest with you. You know that this person was not really having your best interests at heart. um, I'm also getting the commencement. So finally, now you feel like you're unstuck. Like maybe you were feeling very stuck earlier in the relationship, kind of stagnant, like you weren't able to move forward. I'm getting Capricorn energy from this card. I don't know why. Capricorn or Aries energy. Maybe this person has strong Aries or Capricorn in their chart. It doesn't have to be Sun Aries or Sun Capricorn, but or even Leo. Yeah, these three. Maybe they have Mars, Venus, Moon, or Sun in Leo, Aries, or Capricorn. One of these three. But either ways, I feel like you are stepping out of this confusion and you're starting to live your life because you feel free now. Like now that the truth is out in the open, you kind of want to break things off probably with this person. Time, space. This card is also telling me that you're kind of looking to the future, wondering what it's going to be like, but at the same time, I feel like you're in a deeply meditative state right now. Like you are very much going inward. You're kind of ascending in your journey. I get a feeling like after all this drama that happened in the relationship, you are sort of, maybe you're saying no to love anymore, for at least for some time. You want to go inward, you want to meditate, you want to have peace. I think peace is what I'm getting from this card. Like I really feel like you are focusing on your own inner peace. Now whether that peace comes while being in the relationship, or whether whether you decide to break it off with this person, either way, I think your focus from now on is going to be just your own peace. Like you're doing you, basically. Like you don't have time for any drama. So if this person comes clean, then fine. But otherwise, I think that you want to just focus on yourself, on your energy, like protecting your energy, protecting your space, doing the things that make you happy. I feel like you're really focusing on yourself right now. Compassion, and that's, this card is really speaking to a lot of growth. I feel like a lot of you, you're not operating out of this spiteful energy, like okay, this person did me wrong, so I'm gonna get back at them and I don't care what they did. I don't think so. Like I feel like a lot of you are, you know you're operating out of a sense of compassion. Like you actually feel sorry for this other person, or maybe you just feel a lot of compassion for them, that they had to stoop to that level just to ruffle your feathers or upset your peace. I feel like right now, you all of you who chose pile 2, you're so focused on your inner peace and your own well-being and doing the things that make you feel good, that you radiate this energy of peace and harmony. And I see the butterfly. So you are transforming, and you're learning to open up your heart center. Like you're learning to not judge other people for their shortcomings. Like I feel like for a lot of people, the default reaction is, okay, let's be judgmental. Maybe they're a player, so let's hate them. Let's be vengeful, however you want to call it. But I feel like in your case, that's not the case. You're really operating out of some sense of compassion. Like you are almost forgiving this person. Like you don't really care anymore. Not care as in like you're not hating them, but it's more like it's fine. Like, okay, they did this. I forgive them and I move on. I think that's the energy that you guys are operating in. I also see the chariot here, which is excellent because it tells me that a lot of you are focused on your goals right now. Maybe you are starting a new business. Maybe you're trying to focus on your job or getting a new job. Basically, you're setting a lot of goals for yourself and you are moving forward in that direction. I feel like you have a lot of insight at this point. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of growth. And I feel like you have a lot of visions, a lot of ideas for your future, like what you want to do in future, what you want to do with your life. I almost feel like you're setting up this vision board for yourself and you're making it happen. Like literally, you guys are making things happen. I see logic, Four of Crystals, which is excellent because I think it's because of this logical approach is why you discovered the true intentions about this person. Like even though you're operating from your intuition and compassion and inner peace, I feel like you still haven't let go of your logic. I feel like you're still operating logically, because of which you're very, very focused on your goals. You're going after what you want and you don't want to let anybody stand in the way. I feel like your goals are higher than your inter, the what do you call it? Interrelational aspects. Yeah, I feel like your personal goals are way more important. Like you're basically putting yourself first at this point. And I see the rainbow. So this could either mean that new things are coming your way, better things are coming your way, or it could just mean the LGBT community as well, like the rainbow energy. Either of these two, but either way, I think like really good things are coming your way. I feel like because of your patience in the situation, whatever happened, you've been the bigger person. That's what I can tell. Like you've been the bigger person. You were not petty about it. You did not stoop down to their level, and as a result of that, the universe is rewarding you because you've really, it's almost like the universe was sending a test in your direction and you passed it, and you passed it with flying colors, and now the universe is really rewarding you for it. Like you are attracting abundance into your life. What are the other messages for pile number two in terms of what this other person is thinking about them? Let's see. What other messages for pile number two? Okay, quite a few cards. Let's see. Okay, so the first one is what do you need to release? Second one is believe in the impossible. It's time to release negativity. You and your loved ones are safe. Yes. Surrender to the divine. Take time to breathe out. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. As you know, Taurus is very sensual energy. So maybe this is the time for you. Like you're already probably focusing on yourself and what you need to do. But the Taurus energy is telling me maybe do things that make you feel good as well. Um, like Taurian things like to do with food and fragrance and art and music. Communication is key. Yes, I feel like even though you are operating out of logic, I feel like you still are keeping the lines of communication open with this person. If they want to redeem themselves and come around, you're actually okay with that. You're good enough because the thing is you are operating out of a spirit of abundance. Like your glass is completely full, and you don't feel the need to have somebody in your life to prove that you're worthy enough or good enough. I feel like you're at a space right now where you're very, very content in yourself. Like you don't need somebody to come and make you feel happy or make you feel whole. Like you're already feeling that way. The answers you need are coming. Yes, if this person wants to clarify why they acted the way they did, they will tell you. That's for sure, because you're keeping the lines of communication open. Confidence is your key to success. Yes, you're already going after your goals. Pile number two, I can tell that. And I feel like because of that, your confidence and aura and radiance is really, really shining at this point, and you are attracting a lot of abundance. Like you are really going after your goals right now. What are the other messages for pile number two? Let's see. What are the other messages for pile number two? Okay. I'm getting solitude. In silence, peace prevails. Yeah, so a lot of you are going inwards. You're doing a lot of meditation. You're figuring out what you want out of your life. You're very focused. Grace and gratitude. Through gratitude, joy expands. I feel like you're in a very, very, very Zen like, peaceful state right now where you are extremely grateful for everything that's happening in your life. You are a beacon for others. Yes, your energy is very inspiring. Pile number two. Like you have risen. Like I said, you are the bigger person. Whatever this person did to you or said to you, um, you've really grown from it, and in the best possible way. Like you've not been petty. You've not tried to get back at them. You've not tried to be narrow minded. You've not tried to be vengeful. You've just taken that as it is. You've accepted the situation. You've learned from it and you've risen from that. That's like amazing. And because of that, the universe is really, really, really rewarding you. Like there are a lot of good things in store for you. What are the other messages for pile number two? Okay. So I'm getting Commander Ashtar, call to action, take charge, lead by example, walk your talk. I feel like a lot of you are already doing this. Like you're going after your goals, you have big, big dreams, and you're not about to let anything get in the way. And you're really centered and grounded at this stage. Prayer and contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. You're in a very grounded, centered energy right now, pile number two. And I feel like if you really ask the universe, if you ask your ancestors, I'm also getting the ancestor spirit card. So connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. I feel like you're already on your ascension path. You've probably had a spiritual awakening as well. And you've really used that setback because of this person in your past or in this relationship. Whatever they did to you, if they were a player, if they played games with you, if they tried to manipulate you, you've learned from it. You've really learned from it. And I feel like you are really connected to source right now. And you are also trying to connect with your ancestors, your people in your family. They are giving you a lot of advice and a lot of valuable advice which can help you a lot to overcome things and learn more lessons than what you already are. I'm also going to look at some charms just to get more idea about this person and who they are, what they're saying. Okay, so I've got the tree of life. So this is telling me that this person or you're very connected to family. I get a sense that it's you, like you're very connected to family. You're very, very much rooted to who you are, like your tradition, your culture, where you came from. You're very much about that. Um, I also see the music, the guitar. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, something to do with music. I feel like a lot of these things, it has to do with keeping yourself busy. Maybe you're exploring a new career in music. I feel like you're keeping yourself busy with new goals, and maybe one of those goals is music. Or maybe you're already an artist, maybe you're a musician, maybe that other person is a musician. But either way, I feel like yeah, that's what you're focusing on. Or maybe you're using music to stay at a higher frequency. I'm getting the love, love charm. So yeah, I feel like because of this growth and ascension in your journey, I feel like new love is on the way. And this person who's coming into your life is going to be like your soulmate, is going to be like a twin flame. Like your true soulmate, like true love, because they are going to be nothing like this person you've already encountered, because you've already done the inner work, you've already embarked on this ascension journey. So now it's all about peace, and I'm also getting the peace sign in the charms. So yeah, this is about really looking at what this new person is bringing into your life. I think this new relationship, because I am getting the love charm, So this new person is going to bring a lot of love into your life, and this is going to be like the healthy kind of love, not like the toxic, manipulative love that the previous person brought into your life. This person is going to be very healing to you. They're going to bring a lot of peace into your life. They're going to help you grow, because I also see the tree. The tree also symbolizes growth and fertility, and things prospering. It symbolizes abundance. So this new person is going to be about bringing that into your life. They're going to give you. They're going to be a giver, not a taker. The previous person was a taker. This new person is going to be a giver. So guys, that's the reading for pile number 2. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you resonated with the video, please drop a comment in the comment box, and share and like this video. Subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. Hi guys, this is going to be the reading for pile number 3. So if you chose the third pile, then this is for you. Okay, so what are the messages for pile number 3? What is this other person thinking about them? Okay. What are the other messages for pile number 2? Pile number 3, sorry. Okay. What are the other messages for pile number 3? Okay. What is this other person thinking about pile number 3? Okay. Anything else? Okay. Let's look at the cards. So, the first card I'm getting is Woman of Wands, Censor. I'm getting Devil's Play in reverse. I'm getting Lovers. I'm getting the Moon. I'm getting Disappointment, Five of Cups. I'm getting Fortune, but in reverse. I'm getting the Tower, but in reverse. I'm getting Trust. I'm getting Creativity. Okay, a lot of messages in here. Okay, so what I'm getting from these cards here is that this person may have violated your trust in a big way. They created a lot of disappointment in you because they were all about deception. That's what I can tell from this card. They probably spread a lot of gossip about you. They spread rumors about you. They were not forthcoming with their intentions. I get Taurus energy from this card. I don't know why. Maybe there's Sun in Taurus, Mars in Taurus, Moon in Taurus, Rising, or Venus. This person was kind of like a player in the sense that they probably had many people on the side. Like they were dating multiple people, and they kind of took this relationship like too casually, whereas for you it wasn't. Maybe for you it was very serious, and this person just probably treated it as a joke. They weren't serious about it. And to top it all, they used to make fun of the relationship with their friends, like said a lot of things behind your back, and all of these things has really hurt you because of that. Sorry to say, but I'm getting quite demonic energy from this. I don't want you to get scared, but yeah, this person does not have good energy to them. Like they are very much about deception, because I'm seeing a lot of masks here. This person is full of lies. They say a lot of lies, and then they laugh about it behind your back. Like they think it's like one big joke. They're running game. They're trying to be manipulative. And they think that they're bringing excitement into their own lives by manipulating other people. Very almost narcissistic energy is what I'm getting from this. And in your part, I feel on your part, I thought like you probably felt this relationship was the one. Like you probably felt this person was your soulmate. Like you guys were one. You see how these two are joined together? I feel like that's how you felt about this relationship. Like to you, it was very special. Like to you, you guys were soulmates. But in this guy's mind, it was probably, or this person's mind, it was all just a big joke. Like they didn't really take it seriously. And this has hurt you a lot, because you trusted this person and your trust has kind of been broken. You've faced a lot of disappointment because of this person. The moon, again, is also about deception. It's about whimsical energy. It keeps waxing and waning. So maybe this person was not very stable. Like they told you a lot of things. Maybe they made a lot of promises to you, a lot of false promises. Because I don't know why I'm getting very toxic, manipulative energy from this person. And maybe they are like that. Like I don't know. Like this person is about that. Like they like to play games. They like to make people feel like they like to have power over people. That's what I'm getting. Like this person is like that. Um, the moon energy also speaks to a lot of sadness. I don't know why, but like you hear the wolf howling, right, at the moon. There's a sense of nostalgia. There's this sense of melancholy. Maybe you think about this. Maybe you guys have broken up already, because I also saw the tower in reverse. So maybe this relationship, you've already broken up with this person, but you're still thinking about this person. You still, like, you're sad about things. Like, why did it turn out the way it did? Um, You're just really sad, is what I'm getting from this card. I don't know. Um, the tower in reverse is also telling me that, this person never owned up to their faults. Like they felt like they were always right, and they always used to blame you for everything. And it always used to feel like a screaming match between both of you, like a yelling match. Like you guys were always fighting a lot, probably. Yeah, and eventually it resulted in a breakup. I feel like maybe you tried a lot to make the relationship work, but eventually it had to dissolve because it was just too much. Like it was just too much for you to deal with. Um, and as a result of all this, I feel like this was obstructing your fortune, because I'm getting the fortune in reverse, you know. And usually it happens, when you're in a toxic relationship, your energy centers are not balanced, your energy centers are not in alignment, and that obstructs blessings from the universe, because when you're not in alignment, you cannot attract positivity and abundance into your life. um, I felt like this person stopped a lot of your growth, and I don't mean just growth in the spiritual sense. Maybe they were financially dependent on you. Maybe they depleted you of your finances. I mean, that's probably an extreme example, but then going by the toxic energy I'm getting from this card, from this person, it's quite likely that they may have gone that route also. Like they tried to block your finances, they tried to cause damage to your finances in some way, is what I'm getting. I'm getting the censor card, woman of wands, but that's not in reverse, so that's telling me that you are connected to spirit right now. You are very much in tune with your intuition. Like, yes, you do feel sad about the relationship. You don't necessarily think of the person, but you feel bad about the fact that you invested into this relationship, the fact that you thought this person was the one for you, like, was like your soulmate. And probably you guys were very different in terms of your temperament, in terms of your nature, as different as day and night. Like maybe you are very peaceful and quiet, and maybe he's like the aggressive, fiery kind of person, or they are the fiery kind of person. So very different energies. Like they say opposites attract, but I feel like in this case it was too much of an opposite. Woman of Wands, now you're very connected to spirit, you're very, very connected to source. You are very aligned now. I feel like now you're slowly getting into your inner alignment and your peace. That's a great thing. And I feel like because of that, your sacral chakra is getting stimulated. Like your creativity is really on the rise. I feel like you are exploring new ideas. You're getting a lot of ideas right now. So basically, your creative energy is at an all-time high right now, which is excellent. Let's see what other messages I'm getting for pile number 3. What are the other messages for pile number 3? I'm getting Nothing is yet set in stone. I feel like a lot of you, maybe you were so disappointed with this relationship that you feel like you've kind of given up, like you surrendered, but not in a good way. Um, like you almost feel like, what's the point? um, but the universe is telling me that nothing is set in stone. Like it all depends on what you do now. On Don't let your past hold you back, guys. This is very important. Like, yes, something didn't go well, something didn't go right, but you have to move on. Like the past, like I heard somebody say this, like the past is a story that we tell ourselves. It's not the truth. I'm not invalidating your experience in any way, guys. Absolutely not. A traumatic experience is extremely valid. It Everybody's experience is different and everybody's experience is valid. But what I'm trying to say is that, you know, if you let your past hold you back, then the growth that is in store for you, it's going to be more difficult for you for that to come your way. And that's exactly what the next card is telling me, that the end of a tough cycle approaches. So the worst phase is over now, guys. Like I feel like whatever you faced with this person, that period is over. It's behind you. Show the world the real you. So it's time for you to show your talents to the world, what it is that you're good at, what it is that you enjoy doing. See, this is Aquarius energy. So maybe a new person is entering your life who has strong Aquarius energy or strong air energy. I'm also getting Capricorn energy. I don't know, for some reason. Maybe the person who was in your life earlier was a Capricorn or strong Capricorn energy. Because that's what this tough cycle is talking about. So that's ending. So maybe this person was a Capricorn or a strong Capricorn, maybe Sun, Moon, Mars, Venus, or rising in Capricorn. But there's a new person coming into your life who probably has a lot of Aquarius energy in them, and they are going to make you like lift your spirits up. They're not going to bring you down like this earlier person did. It's going to be much more, it's gonna feel more free. It's not gonna be like this oppressive energy that you were feeling with this other person. What are the other messages for pile number 3? Let's see. Okay. I'm getting solitude. Oh wow, this came up in an earlier reading as well. In silence, peace prevails. Yeah, so I think this is a good time for you to meditate and go inward, find inner peace. Distant thunder, clear the air. Yeah, there may be some miscommunications, but I don't think in this case it's from your side. I think it's from their side, and they need to clear the air, if at all. So they need to come clean about whatever they did, because I can sense that they did some really nasty stuff. And, the apology is due from their side, not yours. But I somehow feel like you're expecting that to come through, and maybe this is not the kind of person who will ever apologize. Like, I don't think this person even thinks that they're in the wrong. I know that sounds so harsh to say, but I really get that sense from this person. Like they're not a positive person. They're pretty toxic. Transformation, a fresh new way of living emerges. Yes, so you are going into solitude, you are going to inner peace, and because of that, you are transforming yourself. Yes, you do have phases when you're sad about the relationship, you're sad that you trusted in this person, you face so much disappointment and everything that they did, but at the same time, because of this experience, I always feel like, I'm also getting very strong Saturn energy from this card. I don't know why, because it's the sea goat and Capricorn. Whenever Saturn comes into our lives, we always say, oh my God, Saturn. Nobody wants to say anything nice about Saturn. Most people don't, because they think of it as like this oppressive energy. It's always out to delay things. But really, Saturnian lessons are some of the best things that we can go through, because it teaches us so much. And I feel like that's what's been happening in your case. The worst is over for you guys. And I feel like because of that, you've transformed a lot. Like I see the Phoenix energy in this card. I don't know if you can see this. This is transformation. This is ascension. And because of this relationship, you've grown. So in a way, it's like if this relationship had not happened, you would not have probably learned the lessons that you have learned now. So I feel like it's a blessing in disguise. I feel like nothing is really wasted. I feel like everything is a lesson. Everything is here to teach us something. Every person that enters into our life is here for a purpose. So as horrible as it may have been with this person, I feel like it was here for a purpose. Okay, I'm again getting the ancestor card. So maybe this is a time for you to connect with your ancestors, your lineage. Um, because sometimes what happens is the kind of people I'm not blaming at all, guys, not at all, but I feel like sometimes when we attract certain kinds of people into our lives, some of it has to do with trauma that has been handed down across generations. So this really has nothing to do with us and our present life, but a lot of it has to do with things that we were taught by our ancestors, and a lot of it is programmed patterns which we are not aware of. And so maybe this is what happened, because this card tells me that a family wound or pattern can be healed now. So yeah, maybe this is like an old wound that runs in the family. Maybe your ancestors also went through the same thing, and maybe you are here to break the cycle. Maybe you are here to clear the toxic energy once and for all. So there is a great responsibility on you, and I feel like you have achieved that. I feel like you've already transformed, you've already done the inner work, and you're breaking the cycle. You're breaking the generational curse, basically. I'm also getting light activation. Your inner, your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Yes. I also got the moon card earlier, which is about intuition. So yes, your intuition is very much on point right now. I feel like nothing can phase you. Like the worst is over. You're at your phoenix stage right now. You're growing, you're evolving, you're transforming. Your intuition is on point, like super on point. You know exactly what you want, and you know what kind of people are right for you, what kind of people are not. And that's a brilliant thing to learn. A lot of people go through life never knowing what they want, but I feel like you've been through this journey to discover what is it that you want. I'm also looking into the charms to figure out what other messages I'm getting. Okay, so I'm getting the Statue of Liberty, and I'm getting uh, the Eiffel Tower. So yeah, I get like maybe travel is on the cards. Maybe travel is on the cards. Maybe that's a way that you're discovering yourself. I also see the wings. So yeah, maybe you are flying somewhere. Maybe you're taking a flight somewhere. Maybe you're taking a journey somewhere. I feel like that's what's going to help you grow even more. Maybe you have travel plans very soon. But I also see the cage. It's interesting because I feel like in the past relationship with this toxic person, you may have felt like you were in some kind of a prison. Maybe not, obviously not an actual prison, but like a psychological prison, mental prison, where you felt like you could never express your thoughts, you could never express your feelings, you could never be your true, authentic self with this person. And that caused so much suffocation for you. But now I see the wings, so you are really being free right now. This could mean literally travel, like you taking a flight and going somewhere because of the wings. But I feel it's more symbolic. I feel like the wings are like you taking your freedom back, you discovering yourself, who you are. Like you really are getting like this fresh energy, this new lease in life where you can finally do what you want to do. You don't have anybody to tell you or like dictate to you what you should do in your life. That was a really toxic person, I can already tell. But I'm sure like not everything is going to resonate in this reading with you guys. But this is a general reading, please do keep in mind. So if you'd like a more specific reading, you can contact me. The links are in the description box above, like if you want a personal reading. But this is a general reading. So I hope you liked it. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you resonated with the video, please drop in a comment in the comment box below. And also like and share this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.